I'm State Representative Bruce Dammeier from the 25th District. Thank you for joining me today from the House of Representatives in Olympia. In my first two updates, I talked about our state budget and economy. These are two issues that remain on the forefront of our legislative session. But today, I'd like to talk about another issue, education. As a former Puyallup School Board member and parent of three, education is something that is very important to me. Our state's forefathers also understood the importance of education. Our state constitution reads, "It is the paramount duty of the state to make ample provision for the education of all children residing within its borders, without distinction of preference on account of race, color, caste, or sex." While this provision is clear, our state has struggled to implement it. Our current education funding structure is a result of various education reforms and court decisions. While these were well-intended efforts, good intentions don't always equal good results. With this in mind, the Joint Task Force on Basic Education Finance was created by the legislature. For the last 17 months, this group has worked to answer two fundamental questions. First, what exactly is basic education in the 21st century? And how do we know whether the state is meeting its constitutional obligation to fund it? The task force has concluded its work, and I'd like to share with you the 5-point plan it has recommended. First, the group redefines basic education. This includes simplifying and modernizing our education funding system. This is an important first step and foundation for everything that follows. Second, proposed changes in our teachers' compensation and performance systems are outlined. This includes starting salaries, mentoring, peer evaluations, and rewarding quality teachers. Third, the task force highlights the need to focus on providing equity for historically disadvantaged children. I think this speaks for itself. The fourth component is the need for accountability through transparency. This means measuring results and making sure we are achieving our goals. The fifth and final recommendation is a phasing and resource plan. In other words, how we pay for what we want to do. This task force arrived at a clear conclusion. Significant resources will be needed. This is complicated by the fact that our state faces a $6 billion budget shortfall. This is where we need to be very careful. What I want to ensure is that the task force recommendations are not funded by tax increases. Simply put, we do not need to raise taxes for education. We just need to make education the #1 priority in our budget process. The task force recommends that additional resources be funded by taking a larger share of the natural growth of state revenues over a 6-year period, and I support this approach. In addition to education funding, we are also seeing proposals to change or eliminate the Washington Assessment of Student Learning, better known as the WASL. I look forward to discussing this issue and others with you in future updates. In closing, I just want to say it's an honor to be our district's representative in the legislative process. I welcome your letters, calls, and visits. My contact information will be provided at the end of this broadcast. I'm State Representative Bruce Dammeier. Please take care, and I'll see you again next week.